Good morning. Good morning. Thank you, Lord, for a new day to trade. And this is not financial advice, educational purposes only. I have, let's see, is it showing? Yeah, it's showing accurately. So I have BOF on the screen. I got some runners here. Just it's very small size. I've already exited most of my position, but played a little bit of the 6 or the 4 to 6 a.m., 6:59 a.m. So I'm sitting. I'm up $500. Nothing crazy, but a good start. Dang, I left my energy drink downstairs. But yeah, holding some runners on BOF. Decent news, but I think it'll get attention stolen from it here shortly. So holding some runners on it, but low expectations. Got out of most of the position. I was wanting it to push to 3, and I have some orders sitting at 3 if it does want to make that push, but we will see. So, and I might, you know what, I might actually just trim out the rest right here. I'm gonna close it. Okay, now let's see if we get some pumps. So like I was saying, I'm completely out of BOF. I have it pulled up because like I said, I have some entries at 285 all the way up to 3. There's a level at 3 on this one up here. It's kind of where it topped out recently. Not playing the VWAP retest. It might be a decent play, but I'm not seeing anything else moving yet. So if I don't see anything else moving, this could take the attention. But there's a lot of reasons why I don't think this one is going to take off. I think the float's too big, honestly. I don't know if people will get excited about it. Here you go. The VWAP rejected pretty hard. And now we're below 250. Are y'all seeing anything? Morning. Good morning, guys. Turn my Discord. Make it quieter. Good morning. Good morning. What a shame. I'm not seeing a 7 o'clock pop. I only played 2 tickers today, I believe. Oh, and I played MSPR too. JWEL. Played this one right at 4 o'clock. It had a nice little push up here. Played it twice. Man, didn't know it faded all the way to here. And then what was the other one? MSPR. So sitting about a little over 500 on the morning. Nothing crazy, but and this one went negative. Man, one day I'll learn to hold these. I hold the wrong ones though. This is how I do it. So usually if I hold them, they're going to reverse, but all good. Let me know if y'all are seeing something, because I am not. Oh, and then played BOF a little earlier too. But besides that, and obviously smaller size, because I played 3 positions, only up 500. So played them pretty small. Didn't love any of them, to be honest. PLUG, that's a big ticker, isn't it? It is getting a little pop here, but I think this is outside of my market cap. I usually short. I usually try to stay under about 200 million. Ideally 100, but I'll do up to 200. What is this one? Yes, 4 billion. And the reasoning behind that is they just don't fade. Like, this isn't a trash company. Like, by certain standards it is, but like not compared to like these really tiny market cap companies that I usually interested in. Still going to avoid this VWAP retest just because I don't see anything else stealing its attention. So if I saw something else running right now, potentially I would. So money would rotate away from it, and it still could fail, but I'm going to stick with my 285 entry and my 3 entry if it gets up there. And again, the reason why I like 3 is because, where's it at? Yeah, up here. Oh, we're getting a little push, 277. Let's see. So $3 right here is kind of where it's topped out in the short term. Man, watch me not get filled. It got close to it, but it didn't hit it. Oh, I actually have one waiting at 279. Totally forgot, but very small share size. But I'm in it. But like I said, very small. Totally forgot I had this one. Not even $1,000 position though. So here we go. Let's see if I get that other fill. Boom, got it. Now I got a lot of orders up here at 3. Okay, so I'm in pretty heavy now. So going to keep an eye on it now, just in case it wants to break. I'll have to skedaddle pretty quick. Yeah, nothing else is moving, so I'm not too surprised this one's getting a little bit of attention now. I like this 3 level though, but it could break because again, if nothing else is running, this is going to take attention. So let's see. I got another order sitting up here at 309, just in case it wants to go up to where this wick was. So and I looked at the fundamentals of this company. They're trash. AskEdgar, looked it up. BOF, basically all red. Float 9 million according. Let me double check FinViz, because that's one of the reasons I like this one. I don't think it's going to run too hard because it has a decent float size. Yeah, FinViz says 7. So I'm content with either one of those, to be honest. I might even add here. I want to add to my position a little bit. And then if it just breaks over 310, I'll just get out or start trimming out. But added some here at 302. Again, decent news. So basically, year-over-year growth in sales revenue. And they paid down some debt, I believe. So decent news. So just want to make sure y'all are aware it's not a A+ setup. The news was decent, but I still like this level. I would just need something to steal its attention or steal attention away from it now. But just want to make it clear, not A plus setup. Still think it's a decent setup. That's why I'm playing it, because fundamentally it's trash. And I think as soon as something else moves, it's going to steal attention away from this one. But in the meantime, let's see what happens. And I'm not even looking at the comments. Sorry, guys. Let's see. In at 302. Nice, Joey. Yeah, I think it's a decent play, but we might need something to steal attention away. So I'm going to be patient. I like my entries. So and I'll probably, like I said, just to give y'all my game plan, if it gets and holds over 310, that probably will stop out just to see where it goes. Maybe re-enter when something else starts running, but that's the kicker right now. Nothing else is really moving. So the longer it hangs out here, I don't like it. You know what I mean? So I'm going to see a flush here shortly. Back to VWAP. Mm. It's flirting with that level. Okay, we're above it now, so not my favorite. Let's see if it holds. It looks like it's going to hold. Geez. Let's see. And if it does break this level, where is it going to go? So we got some more spikes in this area. I didn't even look at these. So 324, we got one at 360. What's this? 410. So I'm still in it for now. I want to see if this candle closes above that level. I really think if something else runs, it's going to steal attention away because it's not pushing that hard. Like, yeah, it's above that level now, but it's not just ripping our face off. And I think it's because the float size is decent on it. I'm not going to add here though. I'm going to wait just because I don't want to get in too early since there's no news coming out. Probably add around what's that, 60? Yeah. But I don't want to stop out just yet. So I'm still in it. I think if this one had a tiny float though, it would be taken off. Because like I said, it's pretty decent news. Oh, if this 5 minute doesn't close, this is a good sign. I like this. So I'm glad I didn't stop out, but this is far from over. So let's see what happens. Maybe we'll get a 715 PR. So Q2 and Q1 was almost 100% the previous year. Yeah, it's going to do what it always does. It's going to pop and then it's going to go back down like it always does with these pops. But it could run a little bit since nothing else is moving. Now we're back to 3. Let's go. I'm at break even now. Probably should have been adding up there, but I'm already in 2,500 shares, so. So my average was 301. So I got out of 500 shares at 301. So I'm down to 2,000 shares now. Just got my size down a little bit, just in case it bounces off 3. As soon as something steals attention away from this one, this thing is going to flush. So, but that's a big if. So now I'm in the money. I'm going to just trim a little here at 299. So I'm down to 1,500 shares now. Made a couple dollars on it, but that wasn't why I did it, just to get my share size down. So now 1,500 shares, and let's see if we get a flush back to VWAP. I'm honestly not really expecting that good of a flush until something steals his attention, but maybe we get it before. Back under 3. I think if we break, what is this? 294 is going to flush the VWAP, but let's see. Here we go. Trimming some here. So I got out in the 280s, 288, and still holding a few shares, but I'm only in 500 shares now. Made a little, I mean, definitely going to be profitable on it, but playing a little bit of defense right now because now we see this range. So it could get back up here. So if it does get back up here, I want to make sure I'm not still heavy. I have some some shares available to add to it. So just managing the position more than anything. But I mean, I've made a couple $100 on it at this point, but because I was in heavy, but more to manage the position, get my size down than anything. So I'm gonna hold these 500 for the flush to view up if we get it. Let's go, bro. Nice, J Money. Nice job, Joey. Keeping you cool. Anything else running? This is crazy that this is the only thing running right now. Now that we're back in the 280s, we're getting close to VWAP. I'm gonna go ahead and close out right here. Cool. And I'm probably gonna miss a gorgeous flush, but I want to have some shares available and not having to worry about my low average. So ended up, I'm at 695 on the morning, so maybe made about 150 on that. Nothing crazy, and actually not very impressive for my share size, but got in a little early. But green is green. And before the before more PRs come out, I'm gonna have an order set at 309 small, and then a bigger one at around 320, 319. I honestly am not confident it's going to get back up there, but if it does, I'll be ready. I need to run downstairs real quick, grab my energy drink. I will be right back. JSIT. I mean, pretty good risk versus reward on this one, so I think I'm gonna try it. Thanks for putting it on my radar. This is a pump, but I know exactly where to get out if I'm wrong, so I might try it. And then if it breaks a new high, I'll just get out. But again, this one's getting pumped by Moon Market, so I've seen him at it this morning. And 300 shares, 1763. So let's see if what happens. I'm gonna add some more at 1795 if it gets up there. Don't know if it will, but and then if I take a loss on this, it's not the end of the world because I have a tight stop on it. So I'm not going to freak out. I'm assuming I'm going to take a loss on this one. It makes it feel better when you do. because this one, what I mean by risk versus reward, I'm entering here. Worst case scenario, I'll get out right a little above it. Best case scenario, I catch a little flush. So again, not sad. So here we are exactly at it. See what happens. Added a little bit more at 18. And if we break a high, if we hold in the next 36 seconds, I'm probably just going to stop out. Looks like we're going to, though. I'm going to give it a second. Because this one has pretty good news, too. Kind of see why Moon Market's pumping this one. Actually, a pretty decent company, but a lot of it's still speculation. We're back under it. See if we get that flush now. But again, assuming I'm wrong on this one, just want to be clear about it. This was just a risk versus reward. This is not an A+ setup. None of that. I just see a intense green candle. Usually after you see an intense green candle like that, it'll usually follow with a red candle, unless obviously momentum picks up. So let's see. Yeah, I think we're going to keep going up. So I'm going to stop out of this one. Regardless, though, Joey, thanks for putting it on my radar because it was a good, kind of good risk versus reward play. I like those because take a small loss, but if you catch the fade or the flush, it's good. So I'm still in half my position, but trimmed 200 shares since this is an $18 ticker. So until something else moves, I'm just going to keep an eye on it. Thank you. Yeah, likes are appreciated. What ended up happening with BOF? Ooh, nice little fade. But if this one gets above 19, I'll probably stop out the rest. I still think there's a chance it could fade. And 7:30 is 3 minutes away, so maybe there'll be a PR that steals attention too. But yeah, Moon Market's at it this morning. I already saw him post some stuff about GSIT. But yeah, I can't remember if I said it, but yeah, appreciate the likes, guys. Thank you. Been a little bit of a slow morning, but we'll make some money. kind of dancing around this level. So see if 730, let there be some PRs. Come on. And I have an order for this one at 1713 if it wants to flush. So I'm seeing some PRs come out. Nothing too crazy that I can see. Maybe TELO or BCTX. Let's see. TELO. Moving a little bit. If it pushes up to these levels, I'd be very interested. There we go. I'm going to go and grab some locates on this one just in case. Gonna keep an eye on GSIT. Look, it's pushing up again. If it gets over 19, I'm just going to stop out. So TELO. Wish you would pump a little more though. Not in the range I'd like to short it. SDST just got some news. SDST. A little pop here, but nothing crazy. What was the other one? BCTX. BCTX. Yeah, none of these I really like right now. I want to see stronger moves up. Come down to 713 GSIT. Pretty please. I just want to be out of this position at this point. Basically at break even now. But I've already taken some small losses on it to get my share size down. So if I could get a flush to 17, that would be nice. TELO, SDST. No, none of them's really doing anything. BCTX died. Dang, weak PR day. IFBD's moving a little bit, but the chart looks a little sketchy, so I'm not that interested. Less likely this is going to flush if nothing's stealing attention away from it, though. So GSIT I'm referring to. IFBD, I guess I'll pull this one up. This one runs like once a month, I swear. Oh, we're at the 200. I'll play it here. I'll play it here. It's not up very much, but y'all know I like me a 200 test. So it got me a little position here. Nothing crazy. Got a pretty good entry though. 136 was right when I went to enter it. Pushed up a little harder. Just not much. These I don't like these. Just not much room for it to fall, really. So I'm already trimming at 120. Okay, I'm getting out here at 123. Boom. Cool. Only in 1,000 shares though, so it didn't really make that much because I'm not going to enter heavy on a 20% pop. I'm on GSIT. I just want to get out of you at this point. Flush to 713. SDST looks like it has no liquidity. What trading app are you using? So I'm sharing my screen as TradingView, but I trade on TradeZero. It's the number one, and I have a link for it in my description. It's just like the best short selling broker because all I mostly do is short sell. And actually, my mic isn't on. I'm surprised you haven't said something about hearing me. Can y'all still hear me? Test, test, test. Now that I plugged my mic in, can y'all still hear me? Okay, cool. Thank you. SDSD finally made a push up. Man, these are some rough plays this morning. No easy ones today, or no like blatantly obvious ones. I wonder if I should just get out of GSIT here. I'm in the money, like a few cents. But I still think it needs to come back to reality before it makes its next move up. But I could be wrong. If nothing else is stealing its attention, it could push up because there's just nothing worth trading right now. So if you're a momentum long trader, like this looks the most appealing right now, probably. Outside of BOF. Let me know if y'all see anything, because as of right now, I'm just going to keep an eye on GSIT, this stock that's not even really moving at this point. And again, like I said earlier, this is far from an A+ setup. I'm kind of forcing this trade, to be honest. I just want to see if it flushes back to VWAP or somewhere close to it. But low confidence because BOF pushing up again. Let's go. I had some orders waiting, so let's see. So I had orders waiting at 319. So I'm a little out the money now, or I'm not in the money yet, but kind of break even at this point. So let's see what it decides to do here. I think it's going to probably, well, again, going back to my theory, nothing's really running, so no telling what BOF might do here. But I don't hate this stock. The only thing I don't like about it is the news is decent on it, and nothing else is running, so it might push. But I'm in it. 319. I'm glad I removed my 309 order earlier though. So I'm in 1,000 shares, 319. Might split screen these so I can look at both these. Since I trade mobile, it's hard to see, or it's impossible to see both at the same time. So pretty strong little push there. It's like somebody pumped it. Did Ross enter it? ZSL. Yeah, this one's not even really moving. I need a little bit of liquidity to play these. And I kind of like the initial pops. Like this one definitely looks like it's fading, but um, there's no liquidity. It's not even moving. And you can just tell by, I know this one's not moving that much, but you can just tell by the candle shape on this one. This one's just not really moving. But no, keep throwing them at me. I appreciate it. Well, thanks for hopping on, bro. It's not the best live stream I've ever done, that's for sure, because it's pretty slow, but thanks for hopping on. We'll see what we think. We'll get a little flush on BOF. Barely in the money with this one, but I want to see it. I want to see it flush back to VWAP, or at least close to VWAP. But I really need something else to take attention away from these. I'm probably gonna be a little greedy with BOF. I'm gonna try to wait for it at least to come back to 3 before I exit. Maybe like 303. I'm so ready to get out of this position though. What is it? GSIT. But yeah, if you're new, so basically short seller. That's all I really do. Quite an edge in pre-market because these things usually pump and then they just die. So try to catch the pumps and ride them down. But today's been a little weird. Not a lot of PRs, not a lot of clean flushes. So I don't really love either one of these plays. If we break a new high on GSIT, I'm probably just going to get out since there's a pumper behind this one. Let's see if it breaks above 19. I'm going to stop out. Just no questions asked. I'm just going to get out of it. So BOF, my exit's 303. Let's see if I get it. 306. So close. 305. One's going my way, one's not. So we're at 19. If we break 1901, I'm going to stop out of this one. All right, I'm going to stop out of this one. Oh, and I got my fill on BOF. So cool. basically break even with those two now. They kind of just offset each other. Enough of what was this? GSIT. We'll go back to BOF. Here we go. So I'm out of this one. So play it again if it goes back up. Yeah, that's the hardest part about getting into short selling is like you need a specific broker that specializes in short selling. And I mean, there's plenty of good ones out there, but that's kind of the issue. But I mean, we have a huge edge in this in short selling, I think. But just like everything, risky, nothing's guaranteed. So GSIT too strong to short. Yeah, no, it's breaking new highs. It's just not that's not my strategy. So Moon Market has been pumping this for days. Little pumper. He hasn't gotten arrested yet, so let him do his thing until then. And he's been pumping this. So I don't want to fight against a pumper that has, I don't know, hundreds of thousands of followers, and it's breaking a new high. So there's just a lot of things I don't like about it. Yeah, he gets paid by some of these companies to pump the stocks, and those, you sign the waiver saying, hey, the fine print at the bottom, I took 10K to pump this, but he he'll just pick like random stocks sometimes and pump them. And again, he's been doing it for a while, so maybe he doesn't get arrested, but he's like a mini Zach Morris. I don't know if y'all remember him. He got arrested. And I used to be in the Moon Discord because he would give out the plays to his Discord before he would pump them. But he's gotten away with it this long, so maybe he found a loophole. Probably should have played this retest, IFBD. Yeah, rough pre-market today. Jeez. Still sitting that's north of 500, but 574. But man, all this was from before the live stream. This was from the earlier plays. And I don't really like this one because look how sketchy this chart is, and it's only up like 20%. So again, for the new traders, I like to see them up 50% or more, ideally. Under 100 million market cap, ideally, but will short under 200, and preferably float above 1 million. And if it's Chinese, I usually enter small because they are sketchy. My friend said he saw a payment on the books. He is an accountant for him, and it's legal. Well, he's not the one that, yeah, he's not the one that decides. The accountant doesn't, like maybe the payments are. I said that's legal. Yeah, you can take like paid like partnerships with some of these companies. You just got to disclose it. So like if I pumped a ticker because somebody paid me 10 grand, I just got to disclose it. So BD's breaking a new high. Where's it going? Okay, I'm gonna take a little entry here. So I'm in at 142. Got another entry at 148 if it gets up there. Then I'll just stop out if it breaks 150. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm kind of forcing some trades today, but I'm playing them small. So I'm seeing some weak levels that I'm playing. So just want to be clear, this is not a setups. I just know I'm very familiar with IFBP or BD. This one pumps about once a month and it usually fades pretty hard, but I don't love this play. But I'll see if I catch the flush back to VWAP before it makes this next move up. Jed Corpse. Yeah, no, the paid pumps I'm not too concerned about. Well, I'm not really concerned about any of them, but I just don't want to get caught because he does have a following. And his plays have had a little bit of momentum lately, so. Yeah, so this is the only play I'm in. Don't love it. We already came back down. I stopped out at the dang high. IFBD is the only play I'm in right now. I'm probably gonna get out this flush to VWAP. So I'm out $1.34. So little win, but that's all I've gotten today's little base hit. So 666 on the morning. I don't like that number, so I need to take another trade before the day is over. All my Discord members know that's not going to be an issue for me. Man, rough day. But let me know if y'all see anything. I'm not going to force conversation. If y'all have questions, let me know. If not, I'm just going to chill. Tired of looking at this one. I don't know which one I'll look at. I'll look at IFBD. OLITM. Already flush. So yeah, I played BOF twice on live so far. So caught this move and then caught this move. So I don't like, I really like this play in the beginning. But the problem is nothing's been running, so now it's catching momentum. And as you can see, like it's looking pretty bullish now. So I don't love these plays. These are not my favorite, but if it gets back up here to 324 to like 340, I'll probably play it. But again, like not my favorite setup. Decent earnings news, decent growth, and decent. I think they paid down some debt too, but the problem is like they're still a trash company. Like They have a ton of dilution on the books, and they need some cash. So if this wasn't the only thing, one of the few things that's moving, I think it would have already flushed. So yeah, I'll play it if it gets back up here, but I don't like that it's, what I mean, I'm not really good at drawing on charts, but what I mean is like, look at this. It's kind of like I said, I suck at drawing on charts, but it's clearly making a trend up right here. So okay, whatever. But I'll play it if it makes its next push, because it's pretty repeatable pattern. Push up, come back down, push up, come back down. So if it makes another push, I'll probably try it. So I got some levels marked on LITM. I don't know what they're from. Oh, that's a 200. Please get back up there. I would love to play that. So that was the 200 from a few days ago. That's why I had it drawn. So yeah, if we get up to 560, 550, I'll start getting in this one. Uh-oh, I got filled again on IFBD. Where did I get filled at? Oh, I had an order waiting at 148. Now it's at 131. Let's go. I'm up 150 on it. Got an accidental fill. That happens sometimes. I'm out. Get lucky every now and then. So anyways, LITM. Yeah, I like it right here. I'm gonna try it since there's nothing else really to play. Then I'll look up the company. I don't know much about it. Oh, it's only up 18% though. Jeez. It'll probably flush, but I'm gonna wait on this. I can get it into an 18%. I'll wait on this one. Oh, let's see. What do you think? Great summary YouTube last week. Keep them coming, bud. Good learning opportunities. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. It means a lot. And I'm gonna start posting the daily recaps again. After I traveled, I didn't get back to doing them. BYND, be very careful though. Yeah, I'm not messing with BYND. NIFBD. So you saw I got my entry filled. Have you tried using the option scanner on Trade Ideas? It called BYND and RANI before their plot. I haven't, but that's the cool thing about Trade Ideas is it does have a ton of features I haven't explored. Yeah, I stopped out of this one too early. GSIT. Sorry, I'm just going through the comments. That 149 was perfect. Yeah, I know it was. I got a little lucky on that one. And I had 1,000 shares too. Yeah, this might go down in probably one of my least favorite pre-market live streams ever. This is rough. I haven't even traded very good either with a few opportunities. Sitting at a little, is that right? Oh yeah, because I just got that flush. So 798.32. So almost $800 in the morning. But again, most of it was from before the live stream started. There's a few little pops I played. And since we do have some free time, new PRs will be coming out in 2 minutes, 1 minute now, 8 o'clock. I've been doing really well in after hours. It's been very active. Haven't been trading much intraday. And that's the plan going forward. or from 9:30 to 4, but I might start live streaming some after hours because the first 15 minutes of after hours, things have just been popping and flushing. They've been, yesterday I only played 2, but within a couple candles, they were back to where they started. Can't remember the plays now. Dang, I forgot what they were. I could look in the Discord, but since 8 o'clock news is about to come out, but stay tuned for that. Probably most of them's going to be Discord exclusive, but I'll probably do some on YouTube as well. Yeah, none of these plays look interesting, so I'll wait and see what happens at 8. Good morning. Yeah, you haven't missed much. Sorry, sorry if that's really loud, guys. HC, is that one pumping again, or is that one from? Is that another fake hit? NERV, NERV. NERV looking for locates. Oh, I like this one. Okay, I got my first entry in the 470s. Little small entries, kind of scaling into this one because this one looks aggressive. Oh, and it's still going. Added another 520, and then I'm going to be a little bit more strategic to see where to enter next. Now that got me a good size in it, so definitely some resistance right here, so I might even add here at 5. Then I need to look up the news, see what's going on with this one. Why is it pumping like this? There's some more locates here on the sideline as well. So I added higher on that second entry, a little bit more size. So I'm in at 516, not the best average, but I can live with it for now while I do research. Announces financing of $200 million to advance for the treatment of negative symptoms in patients with schizophrenia through a phase 3 confirmatory trial and resubmission of its new drug, if approved. So let's look at the cons of this. So potential shareholder dilution from Series A preferred and warrants, 40 million contingent financing depending on achieving a milestone. And the closing is subject to customary conditions expected October 23. So that's in a few days. So it says phase 3 in it. It's pushing. It's pushing. So it says phase 3 in it, but what's the float on this one? What is the float on this one? It's kind of going against me right now, but that's kind of how the day's been. Looks like the float's 4 million. So I added a little bit more here at 6. I usually play levels a little more than I'm doing today, but I think this pump's a little over high, but it is running. It is running hard. And again, I don't like the 8 o'clock plays as much because they tend to do this a little bit, but I'll keep an eye on it now. But I do think the news is a little bit overhyped. Let's see if it made BOF flush. Yeah, that's what I should have been focused on. See, money rotation. Money rotation. Pull money from both these two plays. That's where I should have been focused on, but that's all right. So I keep adding. So I've been adding to it. So my average is now 569. Still not great, but I'm content with where I'm at. Because let me do some more research on the company and this news. But if it does start breaking a new high, if it breaks above 7, I'm gonna have to start trimming out of it though. But see what it does here. Oh, I was going to confirm the float size. What are y'all seeing on it? NERV. Yeah, 5.4 million. So I like that. Institutional ownership, 28%. Not terrible, but decent size institutional ownership. So let's see what it does. I'm down a decent amount on this one. I'm down over $1,000 on it right now. But again, no big deal. I'm gonna let it play out. Got in a tad bit too early on this one. And I'm on a 19-day green streak. So if one hurts me, it's just a matter of time. Trying to be like Colin with his 60, what was it, 62? Trying to be like you, bro. Hope NERV doesn't mess it up. I'm gonna look at some AskEdgar stuff on it to see, dig in a little bit more. So it does look like a decent company though. There's not a lot of dilution risk. So I trimmed out some right here at 6, just in case it wants to bounce. Took a little loss on it, but I wanted to get my share size a little bit smaller. And if we flush the VWAP, I'll actually be in the money, but let's see what happens. Let's go. Ooh, fake us out. Yeah, so see the money rotation, how like as soon as this, like this is a nice little pump. So it definitely pulled attention away from these other plays. But I don't think, let me look at the do they have any active warrants right now? Let's see. Fundamentally, they look like a pretty dang good company. I don't like that though. Yeah, honestly, I don't love this play, guys. But I'm glad something else is running. JW. Oh, these are fake outs, probably. JWEL. Got faked out. So just gonna keep an eye on this one. What time is it? 8:09? Yeah. Probably not gonna be any new PRs to come out anytime soon to steal attention away, so let's see what this ticker does. VSEE just released a PR, but looks kind of weak to me. Oh, it's getting a little pump. Up about 25%. A little bit of resistance right here at this level. But I'm going to focus on NERV. It's trying to rip me apart right now. Like I said, if it breaks a new high, I'm probably just going to start trimming out and just take the L before it gets too big. Trading today was trash. Ross is in it. Of course he is. We can break 6 here. I'll be feeling a lot better. 601, and then we bounce. But I am glad I trimmed down a little at 6 earlier, so I'm in a more manageable share count. So if I was to get out right now, I'd be break even on the morning, but I'm gonna gamble a little bit. See if it fades. I don't want to be break even on the day. I'm fine if it dances around in this area for a little bit. I just don't want it to keep making new highs. And it's technically hasn't made a high since that first candle, so I do like that. Yeah, flush to 5 would be very nice. But I'm not confident I'm going to get what I want with this one, so we'll see. This one I don't like to use this term a lot because I try not to be this way anymore, but gambling a little bit with this one because there's a lot of things I don't like about this one. So, but I also know that was a very intense move up. And there's a chance it'll come back to reality if something steals attention away from it, or if enough selling pressure is on it. VSEE's pushing. It is. What was the news on VSEE? I want to short it, but I also want to root for it. Still attention. I want it to run. It's already up 50% now. There's a little bit of resistance right here, so I wonder if it's going to try to fill here. I'm going to enter 2,000 shares here. And then just stop out if it breaks a new high. So I got in at 72.8, 2,000 shares. Now let me see what the news was on it. Trading higher after the company announced a multi-year contract expected to generate approximately 10 million in gross revenue. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna split screen these. I got to keep an eye on NERV. NERV. I'm so confused what's happening. Oh, it's on the 5-minute. There we go. Uh-oh. Are we about to break above 7? Jeez. So I'm still in it, but if we hold above 7, probably gonna stop out. When I say hold, I'm waiting for this 5-minute candle to see what it does. So if it breaks above 720, just as long as it moves above that, I'll probably start trimming out of it. But if the 5-minute candle holds above 7, or basically holds above this high, that's not a good sign. So I'll probably get out. And it's looking like it might. I actually added some shares right here. And then, like I said, if it breaks above, I'm just going to stop out quick. So I'm going to stop out. Well, is it holding? Yeah, it's holding. Crap. You can tell I don't want to get out of this thing. Man, that's a long 2 minutes on that 5-minute candle, though. Because what I don't want to do is close and then that candle actually falls back below 7. BSEE is flushing. Too bad I'm not in a very big position. I only entered 2,000 shares, so I'm just going to let it flush. But I got my finger on the trigger on NERV to get out of it here. What does it do? Okay, yeah, I'm getting out now. I'm going to go ahead and get out of this one, guys. Jeez. Not a good play. So I'm out of half. Took a decent loss on that one. And then I'm going to wait 47 seconds for this next one to see if it can't hold above 7. Yeah, the volume candle is pretty intense on this one. I'm fighting and I'm being hard-headed. This one is just not going my way. I don't wanna give up entirely on it, but again, the candle just closed, so and it's above 7, so I'm just gonna stop out of it. Then if it falls back below 7, I might re-enter, but we'll see. So VSEE, let me pull it up. So up about 150 on it, but that's nothing compared to the loss I just took. And I'll tell y'all what I took on it in just a second. So now I'm down 568 on the day. So took a decent loss on that one. Watch NERV flush now. Hoping VSEE flushes a little bit more, and then I'll be interested in taking profit. But today hasn't been my day, so maybe it might not flush much more. Let's see. Bouncing back up. Now NERV is going to flush. Back to VWAP. Let's see. Nice. Nice job, Alexandru. HOTH. I'm gonna let this one push up a little bit, but I don't hate it. What's VSEE doing? Jeez. None of them's really flushing. Ooh. What's HOTH doing? Oh, it's pushing higher now. Let's see. I didn't really see any like clear levels I like. There's the monthly pivot, or the monthly pivot right here at 165. But honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna play it or not. It's only up 15%, so I'm gonna pass on it. And of course, NERV is flushing now, and VSEE is pushing up. Jesus Christ, I've traded terrible today. You see the level at 180 ordo? I'm adding to my VSEE position. Went a little heavy, to be honest, at 73 cents. Well, my average is 738, and I'm in 5,000 shares now. Maybe revenge trading a little bit, but yeah, I like this retest. I'm not super interested in HOTH, so I'm not going to, it just has to get up way more, like percentage wise, for me to be very interested in it. So I'm going to trim some of my, here at 67. I'm in pretty heavy, 5,000 shares. So made a little bit back, a couple hundred back. 8:30 news coming out, so we might see it flush hard if something else moves. TNON, FDA clearance news. See if it's moving. It is going to move. Okay, I'll get it pulled up then. TNON. I don't know. I don't really love it, but now that it's getting up to this previous spike, I'm liking it a little bit better. So let me see what the news is on it. Take a little entry here in the 160s. 160 just got filled. 167. So let's see what the news is on it. Oh, I just read it out, didn't I? Yeah. So I'll play this level. I got an entry at 167. Decent news though, so just stealing from VSE. Looks like NERV, still a little bit of tension from it. Trim some at 158. Or most of the position at 158. And where was that previous spike at? I don't know what this level was I previously drew, but so this, it popped previously to 174. Got it. And now NERV. Man, I play these so bad today. Yeah, the problem with me with what I did with NERV, I got in too early and a little too heavy. So I was having to play defense the whole time instead of trying to figure out how to make money on it. But again, that's part of this game. Like I said, I've been on a pretty good streak, 19 days. So I was due for a red pre-market. The reason I say that's not to brag, it's just my psychology. I got to remind myself, like, bro, it's all good. You're not perfect. You're going to have a red day. And it's still early. Like, I'm pretty confident I'll get this back by the end of the day. But again, not revenge trading, just waiting for the right setup. After hours has been money lately too, so. NERV bounced off that level pretty good. So I'm still in 1,000 shares of this one. Again, I've been trading a little bit heavier today, so started with 2,000. So I'm up about 140 bucks on it now. So I might start trimming here because 150 is a level that they like to bounce. So I don't want that to happen. So I'm gonna cover some here. So I'm out at 152. And I might miss the flush. I didn't realize we just fell below VWAP. See if it bounces here. So I'm only down 261 on the morning, but still frustrating because I was up, but not into the world. And kind of as expected, TNON is bouncing. I'll add back in the 169, so maybe 179 area on this one if it gets back up there, which it looks like it's going to. Finally played a play decent. Would like for it to push up to at least 169. I don't know if I'm going to get it. VSEE is flushing nicely. What did NERV end up doing? Bouncing, now it's going. It's struggling to break out though. Come on, get a push. TONON. Push up to 170, please. Don't look like I'm gonna get it. I think flush. Now it's already back below VWAP. I had a feeling I would do that, but I didn't want to get in too early. That's kind of been the theme today. And if I don't see something the next, probably by 8:45, I'll probably bounce. I usually leave at 9, but I'm kind of over the morning, to be honest. I almost want to be content with my down 200 and then come back after hours. Kind of checked out, just being honest with y'all. I'm a little annoyed. I would like to see this one push up to 169 though. Where's that monthly pivot at? It's right here at 160. Maybe that's why it's struggling to get over this level. Don't want to get in too early though. I'm probably going to wait, but that's probably why it's struggling a little bit in that area. Here's the flush. It keeps bouncing here. And the news is actually decent. So I'm not expecting this one to like flush all the way back to $1.20. A lot of the news that came out today was decent. Between me getting in early, so just trying to reflect on the trading today. I got in a tad bit early, especially on NERV. I got too excited, jumped into it. And then the only other loss I took was at GSIT. Took a decent one on that, but nothing crazy. That was the when I was talking about risk versus reward. Took a little loss, but could have caught a nice flush. It didn't go my way. That happens sometimes. And the news, most of the news that came out today was solid. NERV news was decent. VSEE news was decent. BOF news was decent. And money rotation wins again. But it's fading away. So just pick the wrong time and entries. So that's part of the game. Even TNON's news was decent. So SPWR. Oh, nice little pop. Where's it going? Maybe I should look at the news first since I didn't do that last time. SPWR. What is the news on this one? Not seeing anything. What are y'all seeing? Y'all see any news? Trash company, 62 million share float. Might get a little entry here though, because I don't know why this one's pumping. Please share, guys, if you know why this is pumping. Yeah, I'm in SPN. Appreciate the alert, guys, for telling me about this one. I'm gonna get an entry right here at 3. Why is this one pumping? Anybody know? I'm not walking into a trap, am I? Beat on Q3 revenue. Got it. So I got me a little entry, and I'm going to add heavier up here if we get back to test these levels. So what is this? Around 330, 335-ish. And we're about to be there. Let's go. I'll play this level. Money rotation? Nope, not really. Not really. BOF is dying. Let's see what happens. This will probably be my last trade of the day. I'm in it. Average is 301. So there we go. I'm holding though. I want to see a bigger flush. Wish I could see how much they beat or didn't beat by though. Let's see. I probably should take profits pretty quick here, but ooh, I'm gonna trim some at least at VWAP though. I'm holding. All right, I'm out. The entire position. Just in case it bounces. It's going to be close. I'm scared to click to see what my daily P&L is. Oh my gosh. I'm up by $13.60. Jesus Christ. All this for $13. But you know what? I'm content with it. So, yeah. Rough pre-market for me, guys. Y'all get to see it all. Pretty painful, but technically I am green on the day. Obviously not how I drew it up, but I've been having some good days. Most of y'all know I had a 5K day on Friday, 4K day on, or 3 or 4K day on Thursday, and yesterday $2,600 day. So I'll just count my blessings, say this is one of those days that didn't go my way, and I'll come back after hours. But thank y'all for tuning in to a very painful live stream. Hope y'all made some money. Let's see what y'all are doing. Yeah, appreciate it. Daily dose of innovation. First day here, you got me in this ticker early. Appreciate it. Buy a coffee. Yeah. It was funny because when I clicked that, I was like, it's going to be close, but $13.60. Oh, geez. And it might flush here, but I do not care. I'm checked out right now. So I will be back in after hours in the Discord. If you're not a member, I probably didn't sell you on the live stream today, but we have some exclusive live streams in there and good community. So we have a free trial as well. And on that note, I won't try to sell y'all anymore. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. I'll be back tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow and Thursday morning at 7 a.m. So see y'all then.